That's right. Okay. Hello, neighbor.
How's it going?
It's going all right. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Okay. Do I have your permission to film this and use the footage? Okay. And what's your name?
Tyler Kintz.
And Tyler, can you describe yourself in 5 words?
Oh, laid back. Try to be as laid back as possible, easygoing, hardworking. That's about it.
Okay. How? Where do you live? Describe your living situation. Who do you live with? Where are we now?
Actually, I live next door to here.
Okay.
Um, that some my aunt, she helped me get
Okay.
it.
And do you own that or do you rent that or
I own it.
you do? Okay. Nice.
And
And where are we?
Cardington, Ohio.
Okay. And do you live alone? Do you have pets? Who do you?
I live alone with my 2 dogs.
Okay. Okay. And how long have you been living there
Ooh.
or in this area?
This area all my life.
Okay.
That house particular year and a half now maybe.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And how has this area changed since you were born or since you could remember?
I mean, other than, as we all know, prices have gone up, but
Okay.
other than that, it's pretty much been same people around. They've built one new house over here, but other than that, it's
Okay.
same properties. Some people have moved in, like our neighbors Cynthia and Addie, which is her daughter, which is in our
Okay.
4-H club.
Yep.
They moved in maybe 5 years ago now, but other than that,
Okay.
it's been the same.
Nice. What's your
community.
favorite thing about living here?
Oh, it's in the country. Just I can, within reason, do whatever I want.
Okay.
Um, and just I'm not a people person.
Okay.
Like, so I try to.
Yep. It's nice to be remote.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does a good life look and feel like to you?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Um, I mean, I'm just trying to be. I want to say financially set, but I want just to. I want to live a good life, not be known for like my money or any of that. I want to just be have a great personality around people, and
Okay.
so I don't know if that makes sense, but
How would you know you were living a good life?
ooh, um,
Are you living a good life now?
oh yeah, for sure,
Okay.
for sure.
And what makes it good?
Just people we're surrounded by.
Okay. Okay.
So,
What's the biggest challenge you're facing in your life?
oh, right now I'm not considered full time at my job yet. I'm like a assistant,
Okay.
so sometimes payments are stressful every month.
Are you moving towards full time?
Yeah, it should be career position in about 6 months to a year now.
Okay. That's
So
a long time to hang on.
yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite vegetable?
Uh, I don't know. Some people consider it a fruit, but I would go tomato.
Okay. Okay. I'll call that a vegetable. How do you spend the majority of your time?
Bowling alley.
Okay. And what do you wish you had more time for?
Uh, practice to get better at bowling.
Okay. Are you on a team?
I bowl league and tournaments,
Okay.
so
You're
I'm on
pretty
a
serious about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say.
Is there such a thing as professional bowling?
Oh yeah.
Is that a thing you're thinking about?
I wish, but I couldn't afford to do the traveling they do,
Okay.
and I'm not nearly as good
Okay.
at that level.
Okay. What do you believe will happen to you personally when you die?
Ooh. Um, I don't know. Uh, that one I don't know.
Okay. What's something you know more about than most people?
Well, if you ask my family, it'd be bowling, but there's a lot of people that know more about bowling than I do.
You probably know a lot more about bowling than I do. Because I know nothing about bowling.
That's I've been bowling since my freshman year now.
Okay. Okay. What's something you've learned recently?
There's a lot. I think recently it's not always about how much you make rather than the person you are,
Okay.
which for a while I tried to, I guess, create. I tried to make myself look better with the things I had, and now I'm just like I'm trying to reel back and be like that shouldn't matter. It
Okay.
should be about how you think of me, not as how you view me. I
How did
guess.
you learn that?
Well, um, through I guess friends, people that I thought were friends that I don't necessarily see. Like we talk, but we don't. We used to be super close, and um, just I don't know, just separation.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Do you have access to the health care that you want and need, and how
oh yeah,
not? Okay.
yep.
How are you getting that?
Well, right now I'm on my mom's health plans,
Okay.
but I could through my work I could purchase that too if I
Okay.
wanted to.
Okay. When's the last time you read a whole book?
Oh, uh, gosh, probably seventh grade in Miss Thomas's class.
Okay. And what was it?
Was it The Outsiders or something like that? The Outsiders. Um, I think that's what it was.
Was it good? Did you like it?
Yeah, I can't remember who wrote it now though. I used to be able to tell you who wrote it, but I can't remember who wrote it.
Would you recommend it?
God, I'd have to read it again. I
Okay.
can't remember the full.
Okay. Describe a good person.
That lady in there,
Okay.
Deb Edgel.
Tell me about her.
Oh, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do a lot. Like, wouldn't have that house, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Um, wouldn't be able to go on as many trips that I go on. Yeah, like I said, I still wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have that house. Yeah, just
How are you
there's not
related
much.
to her?
Just my aunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She she basically took care of my mom when she was growing up, and then like I said, since I've been born, she's been around.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Good to have extra grown-ups in your life. Love
Oh,
you.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't have near the things that I have if it wasn't for her, or be able to do the
Yeah.
things.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't typically eat breakfast.
Do you have a favorite breakfast?
If I'm going to eat breakfast, it should be like breakfast burritos or something like
Okay.
that.
And how often do you do that?
Not as much as doctors say you should eat breakfast.
Okay. Give me something really specific that you love here on planet Earth that makes you glad you're alive.
Say it's a tough one. I mean, there's a lot. I would say said relate it back to bowling. Like I kind of live to do that. That's what I look
Okay.
forward to doing the
Cool.
most, I guess.
If you got a checklist when you paid your taxes and you could say to the government, this is what I want you to spend my part of the money on, these are my top 3 priorities, what would those 3 things be?
Mm. Ooh. Well, I guess the first thing. I mean, I hate like when you're driving downtown Columbus. You don't typically see them, and I mean they're probably there, but you don't see them in Marion as much. But like I want to try to get as many people off the side of the roads.
Okay. Okay.
That's a big thing for me. That would probably be my number one. I can't really think of anything else, but like everybody deserves to have at least shelter at night. I
Okay.
think, in my opinion.
Yeah. And maybe food to eat.
Yeah.
What's the third one then?
Oh. There's a lot. I don't know why I can't think.
Do you want to say 3 things you don't want your money going for?
I don't see. I don't. To me, I don't. I don't look. I guess I don't. It's weird. I don't look at politics. I try to stay away from it.
Okay.
So it's hard for
Okay.
me to be like to list. I guess, but even though it shouldn't be. I know that's a bad answer.
Okay.
I apologize.
How many living beings are you responsible for keeping alive?
Well, just my 2 dogs, and obviously you look after your family.
Okay.
I mean, but
But it's you and your dogs.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't got a girlfriend yet. I don't got any of that yet. So
Okay. Do you feel well represented by your politicians and we go local to state to federal?
I, I mean, this is my opinion. I know it's probably not a well opinion from others, but I don't look into that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, they all, so, in a way, they all do good, in a way, they all do bad.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I also tell you, like, if I don't pay attention to that stuff and I don't vote for my side, I'm not going to complain.
Right. Okay. That's fair.
So,
That's fair. What kind of person would you be most excited to vote for?
to vote for, uh, just someone that can, I don't know, it's tough. Someone that I know is going to try to represent the best they can and actually say what they're going to do.
Okay. Okay.
So, but again, I try not to pay attention to that
Okay.
world.
Is there something in your heart that you really want to do? Some big dream?
Well, I'd like to bowl on the PBA tour one day, but take a lot of practice.
Okay. Okay. And what do you feel like is the biggest challenge we're facing as a country?
Oh, I think it's like, I just seen it the other day, we're trillions of dollars in debt. Something like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. I guess that was
Yeah.
I mean,
That's fair. Do you want to circle back around to the what you don't think money should be spent for that got us in that mess?
well, there's a lot, I would say. I mean, wars that don't need to be started. Like I said, I don't, like I said, I don't research that stuff, so I can't.
Right.
I don't have I don't have a argumentative base.
Okay.
So
Okay. That's fair. If you could ask everyone watching this one question, what would you ask?
if I could ask him a question, or if I could
If
tell
you could
him
ask
something.
him a question.
Ooh. I don't know. One question. That's tough. I told you I'm not a great interviewer.
I mean, you notice I got 25 questions, so I am making it tough.
No, you're good. You're good. If I could ask a question. What are you doing today that is going to make someone smile?
Okay. And if you're watching this and would like to answer that in the comments, we would love to hear what you've got to say. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.